What's up everybody, JH10 Art here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to draw the Sharingan eyes. To begin, make two lines that measure 1 inch and the gap in between the two eyes is 1.5 inches. To begin, make sure to make kind of a curved line, and you want the curved line to pass the line below it lengthwise. Now that you have the curved line done, make another curved line connecting the two lines together. Now draw the eye, make sure it's centered. Now place the pupil where I am placing it. And now place the comma-like dots where I am placing them. I'm going back to fix the curve just to make it a little bit sharper. And now you just kind of want to refine the drawing, make some sharper edges, and add a few details. Like I said, I'm just refining the sketch a bit more, making some sharper edges so that when I ink, it will be easier. And now I'm just sketching out the eyelid. Make sure the eyelid is kind of close to the eye itself. And now I'm adding an eyebrow just to give the eye more life. Make sure that the eyebrow is really sharp, and also make sure that it passes the eye. The next eye is actually easier to make because you can make straight lines going across in order to align the previous eye with the new eye, which makes it more symmetrical. And now you just make the same process as you did with the first eye, but this time you actually have guidelines to help you out. It may seem tricky to replicate the previous eye, but it's not. And the reason for that is because of the guidelines that you created. This leads you where to pretty much place everything. And if the replication is not perfect, that's okay, because the eyes shouldn't look perfect. The eyes should look similar, but they will never look exactly the same. And now once again, just go in and add the small details that will help refine the drawing for when you ink it. And now it's time to ink the drawing. Make sure to keep your hands steady. It was kind of hard keeping my hands steady because I was recording as well and the angles were kind of hard to get. But take your time with it and make sure it comes out nice and clean. Make sure to thicken the lines where the eyelashes are, like I'm doing. Also make sure to thicken the outside part of the Sharingan. Moving on to coloring, you're going to want to start off with a dark red, and you're only going to want to color on the outer inside of the eye. The reason for this is because we're going to move on to a lighter color later on. Now that we're done with that, it's time to move on to the color red. And you're going to want to blend the part where we added the dark red. And if you don't know how to blend with markers, I have a video that I recently made, so if you want to check it out, it's going to be in the description within a playlist called How to Draw. Make sure not to color the entire eye red yet, because we're still going to get lighter with the color. Now we move on to kind of a coral red, and you repeat the same process that you did with the dark red when you blend. And again, we transition to a lighter color. This time we are using a pink color. And slowly work your way, making circular motions towards the outside of the eye. This will help make the eye look really blended. Now with the shading of the eye, you're going to want to start off with a really dark gray. And right here we transition to a lighter, darker gray. And once again, repeat the process and transition to a lighter gray. This is going to be the lightest gray we use. And right here, I actually use a colorless blender. I know I said I don't like colorless blenders, but right here I used it in order to make it a lighter color. And I went over it with the lightest color we used previously just to give it a more blended look. And now I'm adding the pupil with the dark red colored pencil. And also with the dots that look like a comma, you go with that over with colored pencil as well. Now soon we're going to transition to adding the glowing effect to the Sharingan, and we're going to do this with the colored pencil. So here we're starting with the glowing effect, and you're going to want to start off with a red colored pencil. And you're going to work your way all around the eye. And right here I actually transitioned to a different color which has a bit more tint of pink. And to make these colors kind of spread out, use a Q-tip and go over it. Next, use a pink colored pencil in order to give the glow more depth. And after that, you are done. Now we move on to the next eye, and you're only going to repeat the same steps as you did with the first eye. Enjoy the rest of the process. What's funny is that I think the second eye came out better than the first eye because the first eye was kind of a trial and error, but overall I really like the outcome. And right here I'm adding lines with the pen just to add more details to it. Also, don't forget to add a white dot on your eye. And here is the outcome. Hopefully y'all enjoyed. I had a lot of fun making this tutorial and hopefully it really helped you all out. Comment more ideas if you want to see more small tutorials that I can make for you all. If you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and like the video. Let's get this video to 40 likes. I know we can do it, so smash that like button. But yeah, everybody, thanks for watching, and until next time, everybody, peace.